he said. I heard what that nigga said. And he's right. And I had to put my own feelings to the side. And I don't want to be that nigga. I don't. And so I'm not a so I don't be a slave. I'm gonna work 10, 12 hours for them niggas, and I'm gonna work 2, 3 hours, 4 hours as a landlord, and I'm gonna work some hours as a YouTuber, and I'm gonna work some hours as a father. I mean, not as a father. I'm gonna work some hours as a rapper. All while I'm doing all them things, I'm a father. I love to tell you how I maintain being a father while I'm doing all them things, but I can't. I might lose my job. I might lose a couple other things, but just know my kids know daddy's there, and they get the experience of being there. Facts. This nigga making this shit perfect, so I fuck with him. See, when your friends annoy you, just know.
That's for the better, man.
Right. Right. Because they doing the shit you ain't gonna do.
Shit.
Just like when I embarrass this nigga. It's for the better.
Man. Ain't nothing like that. Motivation.
Motivation. He doing his part. I'm doing my part.
Call a friend.
Right. Yeah. Hey, to annoyance and embarrassments. My nigga.
You got something you'll cut this
out? Yeah. That's why I stopped you.
Man, shit don't stop, man. What is it? 4 o'clock. 4 a.m.
All right. So when we ripping through the city, where we going, vet?
You took off your mic, bro.
Oh, damn. This nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Trees cut off.
You about to fuck me up, DJ Jazzy Jeff. All this professional shit. I wasn't ready. Fuck DJ Vlad. Right, nigga, we need to go on Instagram. Fuck DJ Vlad. Nigga, you ain't interviewing me.
I think we was doing an interview. When I was interviewing you, the drug dealer episode 1. Uh-huh. And I said something. He was like, man, I can't sell, you know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, I was almost glad of this nigga. Almost glad of this nigga.
Man, them niggas be killing themselves. Yeah. Vlad part way wrong. He part way wrong. I can't necessarily just hate him, but he part way wrong. And these niggas, come on, man, you seen that shit ARAB did? No. And that's what I was, ARAB, he confessed to so many different crimes of talking about killing motherfuckers. Like, yo. Yeah.
But you know, the tricky thing is he'd be like, well, you know, you can say what you know, the case closed, so it's no. I still won't trust that shit.
There is no closed case on if a body dropped, or someone was injured above the waist, there is no closed case. Mm-hmm. There is no closed case if a woman was touched. Mm-hmm. It's certain things, there never no closed case. That's why I'll tell you a conspiracy story. I'll tell you a drug dealer story. I'll tell you any story. That's why when I was just talking about the one thing, it's like, now, I don't know what I can say, even though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but these guys, can I be honest?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
These niggas ain't getting no pussy. Look at them ARAB videos. Now, I fuck with Philly. To say Ab is a real nigga is something I'm not gonna say. Because what he was doing is not real nigga shit. You motherfuckers don't know what a real nigga is. At all. You don't. And that's no disrespect to you. You know what you know. He was a street guy. Not a real nigga. A real nigga with that much power would never sit in front of the people he has that much power from and say the things he said. Never. A real leader would not sit with an outsider and talk about how he leads.
Yeah, that's why Big Me's so powerful, man. Yeah, like you said, it'll never be another BMF. Never.
It was almost another BMF. Niggas fucked that up.
Who? What?
Niggas with me.
Oh, that nigga was me.
Niggas with me. We was working. We wasn't just working. We was growing. We was doing. We was in Seattle. We was in Ohio. We was in Kentucky. And then I had real money people behind me that was not gonna let me go down because who I sold cocaine to, like clean cocaine, not no cut, not this millionaire daughter overdosing. I was a necessity in the street game, and niggas ruined that shit trying to impress a bunch of bitches that was sucking somebody else's dick. That's the truth. That's the truth. So my hatred, or when I be coming off, it ain't about women. It ain't about women. But it is about mothers and how they be putting these default switches in these boys to make them bitch made and ruin everything. But please believe I had a team of 17 people and 9 were women. And it wasn't none of the women that fucked up the operation. Know that shit. It wasn't none of the women that lost money. It wasn't none of the women about to snitch. It wasn't none of the women causing problems. And that's the problems with the streets. Because the bitches got the game better than these niggas. That's a whole another episode of Ask a Hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Females, they throw a nigga off that square so quick.
Cause the nigga is beta. But I'm telling you, I put 10,000 in a woman's hand and turned her into a plug. She was working for a nigga that I didn't feel was treating her right, but I'm buying from him. But I wasn't gonna disrespect what he had going on with her. I wasn't gonna disrespect everything. I slid her money. Go to the east side, ask AP about Juan-O. And that's a big fish. Yeah, here, baby. I don't like that. You still do what you do with him, but build your own shit, bring that to me. You get what everybody else get. And she wasn't the only female. Like, even with down with getting quality cocaine in the drop, like females, man. Females, bitches, they got power. But if your masculinity ain't right, a woman is not gonna be able to operate in her femininity for everything to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I continuously go hard. That way a woman next to me ain't never gotta feel a certain way because, you know what I'm saying? A woman had never had to wake me up for work. I never had to be like, yo, man, never. You know what I'm saying? And she would a problem come in that as a woman may not appreciate that shit till she gotta go stand next to somebody else for a minute. But when she gets a chance to see, I'ma shine bright. So is the work ethic. But these niggas, these guys, these males, they fucked up a motherfucking $200,000 a month operation. It ain't a lot of drug dealers that have an operation like that where they can tell you 60% of that shit is profit. But I did. And they fucked it up. And we had months we was doing more than 200,000. Niggas. Trying to impress pussy. And my one bitch Mika, she would always tell me, so and so on Instagram buying this bitch a Gucci belt, or so and so talking about he the boss, or so and so, and I would hear it, but I would brush it off. But when I seen it, I said her name. My other bitches call her Inspector Gadget. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna call her Inspector Gadget. I'm sorry, baby. I know you mad at me right now, but who gives a fuck? I'm me. Anyways. Inspector Gadget was warning me, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I saw that shit with my own face. Motherfuckers was like, and it hit me. Like, you don't know that much money is a felony?
We're talking the other shit you were talking earlier.
Yeah, I'm tying it back in. You don't know showing somebody $180,000 is a felony? You don't know that?
Some people don't know, man.
It's a federal felony because We got Michigan IDs and we're in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a double federal felony because you don't pay taxes, nigga. I pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not claiming enough money on my taxes to be able to say I got 180,000 for you to show.
Mm-hmm. On paper. Yeah.
Right. I had to be claiming $1 million a year. You idiot. I love this nigga. I love this nigga. I love this nigga. And his stupidity allowed him to catch another case. But I love this nigga. His hustle was gold. He's the best knee leg shaker out here. Period. Finesse. You know who you is, nigga. I fucks with you. And if you go down, I got your daughter. But, you know, it's Juan-O's world, man. I ain't condoning no bullshit, but I got your back. What I'm supposed to say? You know what I'm saying? His daughter wouldn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. She ain't gonna miss no Christmases, no birthdays.
A lot of that shit, just to touch on that, a lot of that shit right there. Like somebody go down, they kids. All them niggas that was around you, you get locked up. Don't nobody send shit to your kids. Don't nobody go check on your kids. Don't nobody drop no money up for your kids.
They selling dope with the wrong nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
They selling dope with the wrong nigga. My man, hold on. Like, this shit melts my heart. I got I got like 50 some odd nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
They all know me. They all could call me. They all know I'm there. Now, I can't just give them money because it's so many. So I'm building shit that they can be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. 2 dead brothers. You know, this is my brother. Well, that's Junior. But shit, this is my brother that just passed. Some of his kids. He got 10. But, and that's their daddy on their shirt. But shit, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Basketball games. He in trouble. This one don't know what he want to do. But they got me to call. Like, that's what it's about. I'm that nigga in real life. And my baby mamas is them ladies. So they can pack this house, which is why all the houses and shit is important, or everybody having trucks is important. I don't know which one of my nieces and nephews gonna call or need me. Now my nieces, they don't need shit. Nothing. They use my name so niggas don't go too far. But shit, they don't need shit. I got a gay nephew too. He don't need shit either. Ironic, my nephew, the homosexual, is like 6'5", like 300 pounds. He's like and he's a man's man, but he's a homosexual. So I'm very proud of him because he's a man. But, I don't know if he pitching or catching. But he don't never do no unman shit around me. That's the most I could ask for. Now, out of 50 nieces and nephews, one being a homosexual but responsible ain't bad, He's a scammer like the rest of the homosexuals.
In today's time, that's good.
Yeah, I don't mind him being homosexual. It's the scamming shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, But, whatever.
So you say it's a scam shit, you don't like that shit?
Scamming is worse than being homosexual, kind of.
Think so?
I'm a hustler. It's an essential beef between scammers and hustlers.
Why?
Why? Because a hustler has to actually work.
So a scammer ain't got to work?
What
type of what level of scamming you talking about, though? You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
So
I don't want to be disrespectful because this is Detroit.
And hustle.
The war. No. You gonna cause a fight between you and every drug dealer that ever lived.
I'm saying it's still a hustle. You gotta respect the nigga hustle.
Scamming is not a hustle. It's a scam.
Why then?
It will be called a hustle. A hustle is me convincing you to buy some shit you already want from me. A scam is me convincing you to do nothing for me.
I ain't even convincing nobody. It is what it is. It's like, what, credit cards? Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Let me put it like this. Let's just take
It's
it back.
hustle.
Let's just take it back to when scamming first started. When scamming first started, when we was in high school, and niggas was getting the Timberlands and all that shit off East Bay, right? How was we getting them credit card numbers? From the H Cipher Monkey Ciphers. Because I don't want to fuck up his new YouTube page. So we going to kick it 100.
I appreciate that.
The whole scamming shit started from the H Cipher Monkey Cipher. Now, if you don't know what I just said, get on your gods and nerves knowledge and figure out the letters and numbers that give you H Cipher Monkey Cipher. Cipher is a complete circle. I'll give you that hint. And in gods and earth, we always using the first letter. Them 2 hints, not gonna go too far. Don't want to get beat up by my New York niggas because I'm learning. Bam. Hustlers don't respect scammers, dog. We just don't. They get less time. They do more crime, and it's not an actual hustle.
I agree with you that part. Yeah.
You lying. A hustler don't lie. He sells. He suggests. He promotes. And this is why hustlers take that shit so personal. It takes a lot to be a hustler. I'm selling dope on this corner. I'm going to be here tomorrow. A scammer is not going to be at that store tomorrow.
They know you're going to be at the same
right.
spot.
So I have to respect this spot with the police, with the jack boys, with the bitches. I have to. A scammer don't have to respect shit. It's different. He could scam here and go to another state and scam there. But I can't sell dope here illegitimately or bad dope and then go to another state. No, it's not a fucking hustle. It's a scam. That's why they call it a scam.
But it's a way of getting money. A hustle is a hustle. A hustle is a way of getting money.
I agree with everything you saying, except for you calling a scam a hustle.
It's a way of getting money, though.
No, a hustle is a hustle. A hustle is a new car salesman.
So is a hustle
a scammer is the motherfuckers at Twin Auto.
Yeah. So that's a scammer, right?
You heard what I just said.
But I'm saying they was getting money though, right?
When you talking about getting money, everybody getting money. That can't be disputed. I'm just saying. A hustler is this nigga at Matic Chevrolet trying to put me in that demo model. He's hustling. A scammer is the motherfucker at Twin Auto
trying to sell you some lemons.
He ain't got to sell me the lemon. He gonna sell me the 20 fully loaded for the same price that I could have got the 22 demo for. It's a big ass difference, bro. And then he ain't just gonna fuck me like that. The scammer gonna sell me the Escalade and tell me, give me the player price. And then he gonna go back in there and he gonna make money off the interest rate too. That's a scammer. A hustler gonna kick it to you straight. Nigga, he might lie, he might embellish, he might over-exaggerate, but it's more respect from a hustler. A hustler wants to see you next time. A scammer don't give a fuck if he ever see you again.
You gonna milk you dry real quick.
Right, real quick. A hustler needs you to come back next time. He's dedicated to you coming back. A hustler.
What up, Corey? What's up, Nene? What's up, Erica?
Right.
All my viewers out there, what up, what up? We up, man. We up. We on what? 3, 4,
nigga, you been up.
streams.
Let me tell this nigga something. He trying to get a show popping, and he got more Facebook and Instagram friends than he need. But he trying to get some shit popping. Now, if he talking about what's the difference between a hustler and a scammer. I'm a hustler. I'm a scammer.
Then.
I'm pointing out what he got. A scammer would have came in like, oh, bro, I could do this and that for you, and then use all his shit to give him what he already got. But I'm a hustler. I'm pointing out like, bro, you 4 in the morning, you got all these people tapping into your Insta. You already got what you need. But if I was a scammer, I'd be like, hey, bro, you need XYZ. Hey, I could do that for you. Scamming. And then I get his phone and I click all the people he already know. I do some shit he could have did for. That's a scammer. I don't fuck with scammers. What they say? Oh, that's another mother. What up, though, bro? This nigga, you got
What up, Jonathan?
Corey Crump.
Oh, you know him?
I know Sherman Crump. I don't know Corey. Yeah, but what up, though? You know what? Now we talking Android, iPhone.
Yeah.
Look at your look the quality of your camera. Yeah. Look at the quality of mine. Totally different.
Straight up, I thought iPhones was the shit. So like people
scammer, hustler.
Damn.
Scammer, hustler. Apple had to sue them niggas to make they shit work. Apple would never, ever, ever work like an Android. Never. It will never fucking happen. The operating, I don't give a fuck. I got an Apple. I'm gonna kick it to you 100, and you can look at the lawsuit that go from what is it 19? Well, he don't know 1990.
Shit about Apple.
Fucking Apple sued Microsoft for their operating system because they stole their operating system, but Apple couldn't figure out how to make it work. And that's why the desktop between the two different computers is different. When the iMac came out, it had one icon on that bitch, and you accessing that bitch from everything. When the Android or equivalent, it was IBM, all them different ones, because they was all operating off the same system. You got different icons for everything. This is why everybody think that button on the iPhone, that one button, is just major. It ain't fucking major. The iPhone don't work without the one center home button. But your Android work from all over. So the iPhone got the Android on connectivity, but the Android don't use the connectivity because it wants the other shit. It's not better. The camera not better. Memory not better. The operation's not better. And the overall megahertz and gigs of the phone is different. They don't even advertise the specs of a fucking iPhone. They just tell you, oh, it do this and do that. They don't tell you how many fucking megahertz.
So that's why they got so many goddamn features and all that types of crazy shit, to where they ain't got all them different features and they still like.
You ever see Benz advertising? And we just seen all the end of the world movies. When we get down to the end of the world, you know what's gonna be working? Androids. And you know what's gonna be controlled? iPhone. And so is your fucking electric car. And that's what it boiled down to. We all done seen Demolition Man. Especially in our age group. We all seen it. A scammer is a thief. Correct, baby. A scammer is a fucking thief. And a hustler is a salesman. I don't mean no disrespect to scammers, but I'm a hustler.
I'm looking at it like, you know what I'm saying? It's a way of making money, feeding their family. It don't matter what it is.
That's because you didn't sell drugs to a felon. I risk doing, like we talked the other day, every move I made, I'm risking doing 10 years. I'm got it in my mind. I'm risking a 7 to 10. A scammer ain't risking shit for real. But you not liking them or his mama's credit.
So a robber that steal, you know what I'm saying?
Different.
Jack boys,
That's
they
different.
a thief, right? Motherfuckers that steal your tires and rims and shit, steal your car. They ain't no thief.
We getting into different categories of the street.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
A spade is a spade.
No, it's not.
What you talking about?
It's spades, clubs, and hearts. Hold on.
But
a carjacker, kidnapper, murderer, those are street people. They're their own category. When you get to prison, they're on like the third bottom of the lowest criminal rung. A scammer might be a step above them. Unless you white collar scamming. Then you at the top of the food chain. These niggas not white collar scamming. So, for me, a drug dealer to acknowledge a scammer as even being on my level would never happen. I don't give a fuck what he make.
Yeah, I did. I seen like scammers making a lot of money, but they don't get like a slap on the wrist and shit. Yeah.
Shout out to Mac Nichols and all the other hustlers that's not hating on scammers, but we respecting the pecking order. We respecting the pecking order. The same way I gotta respect a motherfucker getting 100 keys. Sorry. No disrespect to the scammer. And the scammer will fool your woman. Have a bitch thinking he own a Hellcat. And that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. And scammers is the real simps, man. That's where all this buy a bitch a purse from. Fly a bitch out shit. You could just splurge money for that one time, but you can't keep it consistent. And she want to come back to a hustler, asking him to be ignorant with his dimes, knowing he a bank. A scammer ain't a bank. A hustler is a bank. I can afford my bag and invest in other niggas. A scammer can't do that. A scammer give you some shit needed back Tuesday. I give you some shit in 2010.
I agree.
And I ain't
scammers having a run.
Come on, man.
Like motherfucking that shit, PPP loans and all that shit. Motherfuckers are staying in Airbnbs for months at a time. Ain't no more of that shit. Airbnbs so low as fuck right now.
Why you talking about I should own one? I did some research.
Yeah. Every time when he said that shit,
you seen that shit?
That shit makes sense. Like, yeah.
He said that shit. Like the hotels is this and the hotels is that. Now, and it's like the thing with the Airbnb is.
Well, everything gonna get slow. Shit, weed game slow as hell. But niggas is getting out of the weed and shit like.
But just the expenses with it, cause with the Airbnb, you gotta furnish that bitch and you paying the lights and gas. So a downtime is different. You gotta pay the cable and security too when you Airbnb. So then you add that's another $250 a month on. So like them hella fat expenses. Just like the bills in your own personal house for a house you're not living in. You had to rent that bitch out. From my math, from what you said, I'd had to have that bitch rented out 15 times a month to break even.
At least half, yeah.
Like, fuck that. Fuck that. And then it's still shit in my name because I'm a hustler, not a scammer. When I rent a house out, I need that bill. I need to be able to show my bank that's not my bill at all so I can do other shit. I'm trying to get a multi-unit, you know what I'm saying? If I go on my bank, like, yeah, and I show them my Airbnb contract, they not gonna stand on that. But if I show them a lease and I got a Section 8 tenant, then okay. The government paying this rent for 12 months for sure. Okay, Mr. Wright, where your down payment at? No disrespect to scammers. You get money how you gotta get money. But I'm a motherfucking hustler. And I'm on my side. And I'm wearing my jersey.
You got the wire on. Oh, my bad. You about to rip the mic out.
I gotta keep it real. But see, I'm a hustler, not a scammer. So I just buy him another mic instead of getting on Amazon, scamming another one. You motherfuckers. This is Detroit City.
That's my nigga Juan-O. Boy. What's going on? Yeah, man, we up, man. Yeah. I see y'all up too, shit. We ain't got too many people up. What time it is? Time it is. It's 4:28. We up. Say on a Friday, well, Saturday technically, but we up, man. We trying out equipment. We trying to hit all different type of platforms. So we've been on Facebook, Instagram, trying to turn it into audio as well. As soon as we figure out how to extract it, our videos to audio, we trying to get to audio as well too. This camera going on laptop. This nigga was really putting on the jersey. Though. I just started some shit with the scamming shit. This nigga about to bring out a beeper in a minute.
What you talking about?
Nigga, what?
I got the beeper. And the brick cell phone. Hold on, dog. Just saying, dog. Hold on, nigga. 3 shots couldn't touch me. Thank God for that, boy. But I'm just saying, boy. I took this shit on the road. I done been about 15 states with this Detroit City hustler shit. For real. And these bullet wounds came from the suburbs from a fuck nigga mama's boy.
Forgot where it was at. He was like,
no, don't worry about that. The stab mark, don't worry about that either. Nigga got war wounds. Every soldier got a story to tell. Don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about that shit. But no disrespect to the scammers. But I'm holding it down for the hustlers. I go whip out the jury too. From 10 years ago. Or 15 years ago. Or from 5 years ago. Fuck you scamming ass niggas. We get money too. How about that?
They have a run, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna disrespect y'all shit, because some of y'all niggas is doing good. So, I'm not a hater. 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 But ain't no hustlers really representing, speaking against, or speaking up for us. We are just shortening our shoulders.
See, the hustling game, though, is a dog-eat-dog world.
Nigga, these scammers start with their family.
But I'm saying, though, you don't really hear too many scammers snitching on nobody. Versus,
what is there to snitch on?
I'm saying.
If you go down, I'm just saying, if you go down, if you go down and you done made 100,000 or better, and all you looking at is 18 months, and you tell on somebody, you worse than a bitch. Bad man Kevo got caught red-handed. What do you do? No time at all. About a year. So, no disrespect. I mean, no disrespect. I mean, absolutely no disrespect. But let's be for real. You can't pull up in your Cobalt acting like you got nuts as big as the nigga driving the bus. You may get there faster. You may get there quicker. You may look flyer. But the motherfucker driving the bus is the motherfucker driving the bus, bitch. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And yo, this is an authentic Pistons jersey with my name. You see the Flagstaff? Oh, I'm bad. You see the Flagstaff on it? Authentic hustler shit. Front row Pistons with my baby mama's name on them. On the tickets, nigga. Not some person I don't know. Not some monkey cipher I fucked to get his wallet. Let's be for real. How you niggas get them card numbers. You know, motherfuckers ain't just getting them off the necktie.
I'm not a scammer for one.
He ain't got to be a scammer. I'm defending the hustlers.
You know,
I'm defending the hustlers. Let's be for real. When I was in high school and we was, and the credit card numbers was coming around to us hustlers, it was all the H cipher, monkey ciphers giving us them card numbers. Period. Rick Ross said it in the song, credit card scams still was for the faggots. That's a Rick Ross song. It's published. ASCAP BMI. Lyrics. Now, Ross lied about a lot of shit. He was telling the truth right there. I ain't dissing the scammers, just keeping it 100. And y'all niggas been doing paperwork crime for a long time. I watched y'all. Don't none of you niggas own as many houses as me. Scammers.
Well, yeah. That's real shit. Can't put shit in their name.
I can't put shit in my name. I ain't trying to hear your excuses. Scammer. Scam. I ain't trying to hear shit.
Niggas sound like Dave Chappelle. Like, scam.
I'm just saying. I'm the reason they shut down Rush Card. hustling.
Man, them motherfuckers want to prove me, man.
Right, because niggas like me don't worry about it. You had a Detroit address, it ain't your fault.
That's what it was?
Yeah. Nigga, you know what we used to do in rush cars? Man, all these scammer niggas' girlfriends, when they wasn't making no money, they was just like boosting clothes and shit. When they was like, yo, you know, because they used to get a car, go to Somerset, they might have 10 cars and maybe one might work. But they working for a nigga. So there was a time they wasn't making no money. So y'all woman, y'all baby mama, all you scamming ass niggas, y'all scammers. I used to pay your baby mama to give me rush cars. I had a wallet full of rush cars and green dots. I had one wallet full of rush cars and one wallet full of green dots. Nigga, ask your baby mama if she ever got one on a green dot or a rush card. Scammer. I put real money on that bitch. I paid your pay for your kids' shoes, nigga. Cause I always love change on that bitch for my bitches, you know what I'm saying? Word. So I be hearing all your scammers. Y'all be fronting on niggas. My son is fascinated by scammers, you know what I'm saying? So I got a personal vendetta with this shit.
Damn. Scammers.
Fascinated, bro. He said they got Balenciagas. What? It's like I could buy you a pair of them, but I can't buy you a pair of them. You know, man, hell, I'm about to spend no $700-800 on a pair of socks with a sole on them.
Yeah.
But you looking at me funny though, son. So now I got a problem. I'll beat the shit out they daddy. They daddy wasn't fucking with me then. This ain't cool. But ain't no scammers keeping it a mean pile. And then what they do? They scam, they get 18 months, and they back out here broke.
Living on move to another state.
You said another state on scamming? You need no water? What's up?
Yeah. Well, the scamming and hustlers. The scammers at the bottom of the food chain. But a woman, all they know is money. Whoever got the money, that's where they going.
Hey, Ty ain't say that at the bottom of the food chain. I said that shit. He ain't say that. I said that. He ain't say that.
I'm not a scammer. I'm not trying to take up for nothing. I just wanted, all I said was,
the pedal
way of getting money.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I don't like nobody hustle. So it's kind of like a hustle. I'm not saying a hustler. A hustler is a hustle. Not a hustler.
And a scam is a scam. A scam is not a hustle. You want me to put the Trick Baby movie on? No. we can take it back to the 70s. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not against a scammer. I'm not against a scammer. But like y'all gotta show the hustlers our proper respect because we go out our way to never hate on y'all, never speak on y'all, and the first thing y'all wanna do is pull up like y'all better than us. And we hard to beat. It don't matter if we legit, illegit, it don't matter. It don't matter where we at. It don't matter what the product is. It don't matter. I don't need a computer. I don't need a phone. I don't need a card. I don't need a bitch. I don't need shit. I'm a hustle. You need one of them 4 things to get money. You do. You're not on the hustler's level. I mean, no disrespect. But I want my respect. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And it ain't just me. It's a whole lot of, which is why I went on a little rant. It's a whole lot of niggas that's been hustlers for years that's highly disrespected or feel highly and they ain't disrespected by the money that the scammers get. They disrespected by the treatment. I'm a hustler in a titty bar 52 weeks a year. You come in this bitch in July and you think you me? That's disrespectful. That's like the nigga with 1 kid talking shit to the nigga with 10. Amongst men, we don't do that. We supposed to respect our positions. That don't make nobody better, nobody worse. But the center is the center. The power forward is the power forward. The forward is the forward. The shooting guard is the shooting guard. The point guard is the point guard. The coach is the coach. That's all I'm saying. And then the street shit, the street shit, the hustler is motherfucking Penny Hardaway. Period. And if you know anything about basketball, you know what? Nobody fucking with the Bulls but the Orlando Magic. I mean, after they destroyed the Pistons. But that's another story. You don't want to even go on that rant. You know what I'm saying? My granddad might come on my soul. They called fucking Bill Laimbeer a hoodlum because he had niggas on the team. Everybody else had black people on the team, but he had niggas on the team that stood up for him. Them Boston Celtics, fuck that motherfucker knocked Laimbeer down, and Rick Mahorn elbowed that motherfucker, and then he went to Laimbeer and told him, don't you take that shit. And next thing you know, Laimbeer was a thug. Because a black man told him to stand up for himself, so.
Ever since. Damn, that bitch thumping.
And we've been the bad boys ever since. But they don't tell you, we was the first team that had a black sports writer. 2 of them. Detroit Pistons was the first team flying private jets. How basketball teams are treated today, Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, being the leader of the Players Association from the hood of Chicago, he instituted a lot of this shit. Him, Craig Hodges. Craig Hodges didn't get the respect he deserved, but he deserved respect, and he had a lot to say. So people tried to do what they could to appease him or to keep him from going full activist. They don't talk about this. All the sports reporters were white until the Bad Boys. They were all white. But they still had the same way they try to get scammers more credit than drug dealers. And they just robbed the black man of what he worked for by giving credit to a boy. No disrespect to the scammers. No disrespect. Get your money. I deliver these niggas mail. You know what I'm saying? In my legit life. I see y'all scamming. I see y'all. But when I was waiting on the mail, it wasn't for a card. It was 100,000 in that box. Cash. Might have been 3,000 beans in that bitch. Blue. When I was sending it through the mail, I wasn't waiting on no card that may not get activated. But how you get money is how you get money. I'm with you. But we is not gonna act like scammers and motherfucking hustlers is in the same category. They are not. They're not. With the pimp saying to Mac, he's a motherfucking car thief. And my car costs motherfucking $700. Can you buy that?
Motherfucker, can you buy that?
There you go. That's a lot of fuck with the nigga, dog. Plus 15, right? Nigga, no, he can't buy that fucking car. He called that nigga a car thief. Mm-hmm. He was offended. He killed his mama because he called him a car thief. Fucking scammer. My bad. Y'all niggas didn't impress my son. I'm hot. My son done had jury his whole life and all that shit, but one scammer with a pair of socks with a piece of rubber on the bottom of this bitch that really inspired this nigga. I called myself talking to him. I'm like, all right, son.
Yeah, I know where them bitches, bro.
Man, I'm like, go ahead. You know, that's I told him, like, that's 18 months fed time at least. The people you're doing it with gonna snitch on you, and you come from money, so you're gonna end up with more time because you got parents. You know what I'm saying? So either we gonna have to force you to tell or pay more. And I ain't forcing you to tell, so nigga, you gonna be doing 3 years. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pull a scam you want to, because these niggas telling you it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And you look at that shit, I know scammers. Out the whole year, nigga might, tax time, they gonna pull a few bands. Then there might be some months where they pull some more bands. Then there might be some months where they pull some more bands. But a hustler pulling money every day. Every day. I done went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. Please forgive me. The scammer shit bothers Juan-O. Oh shit, this nigga done got me. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
That's all.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, he got me. It's all right, bro. I'm about to redouble shot myself. This nigga that got me with this scammer shit.
That nigga say this nigga did.
While you
Started some shit.
While you interviewing hustlers, just know you bring up a scammer. That shit gonna go bad.
Oh, that should have been on the episode of Drug Dealer.
That shit gonna go bad.
That's be the question on Drug Dealer episode 2.
Oh, I'm gonna contain myself better after that one. I didn't know I had so many feelings.
That nigga said, nigga, I'm about to go get the jersey, nigga.
They motherfucking scammers, bro.
This nigga.
For real, they'll look you in your eye like they on your level, and I ain't with that shit, dog. Now look, you can't tell me that your camera ain't better than that one. Look at the color.
Yeah.
Like the movement. Like you can't tell me like so. That Android iPhone shit bullshit. My bad, YouTube. We trying out equipment, but it's all real over here.
What you say so the watch hours on YouTube, like you just let shit roll.
That's live.
Oh well, damn, you don't need it. You already there.
Nah,
but for me, damn.
You can look at that shit to see the guidelines.
So you just tag me in that. You said that count for me too, or?
I'm talking about when we go live together. That should count for you too.
Oh, okay. The same phone, split screen. Okay, I got you.
Cause when I do it, like it give me the option to go live from my page and invite somebody, and then it give me the option to go live together. So I thought them views should count for your page too. As far as you getting certified, now lives don't count for you getting monetized, but once you monetize, then they count. Oh hell no, nigga, don't do that picture.
Remember the picture you sent me?
Oh hell no, nigga, don't do that. This nigga editing it. Oh hell no, hey nigga,
that's the part you do in the clip. That's a thumbnail, nigga.
Nigga, that ain't no thumbnail, dog, bro. Don't do that to us. Motherfuckers vicious on YouTube, man. They be talking all kind of shit. They be like, nigga, he gazing into his eyes or something, man. What the fuck? Bro, that show you how fucked up the internet is. How they gonna catch that picture? Dog, look at this thumbnail. This shit, we gonna show it one time. Ain't nobody else gonna see this, but y'all, look at that thumbnail. That ain't the thumbnail. That ain't the thumbnail. How the fuck they pick that? How they pick that moment out of 2.5 hours worth of video?
Oh shit.
Man, if you a man, don't say shit, don't touch shit, and don't get caught laughing. Shit might look bad. Nigga, that shit looked bad. Duh, that picture don't look like it's from this video. Them look like two men right there. That motherfucking picture was bold, dog. Caught a nigga with a half a smile and shit. Oh, that's from the top.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we out of here. We about to check this shit out, see what we got. I say, shit, you can play that shit loud over there. Her ass just started for the post office, man. She learning what tired is. I wonder how that shit gonna go. She ain't